Welcome back to the channel. Today I thought it would be fun to do a morning routine, kind of a day in the life of a busy mom of 4 who's also a YouTuber. The first thing I do in the morning is grab my coffee because that's the first thing I think about when I get out of bed. I love to take my coffee out on our back deck. It's just nice and peaceful. It gives me a few minutes to just think about what the day's gonna bring, things that I have to do. Do I have to go anywhere today? And honestly, it just gives me a few minutes of quiet time before the chaos starts. So this is my summer routine. So all 4 of my kids are home. So there's definitely some things that I'm not gonna show, like having to get my kids multiple meals throughout the morning time and things like that. But all right, so I desperately needed to order groceries. So that's what I'm doing on my phone right now. When my youngest was born and it was summertime, it was July, and I was like, there is no way I'm taking 4 kids to the grocery store by myself without help. So that's when I started ordering groceries online, and I've pretty much done it ever since, and I just love it. It's so nice and convenient to just have them delivered like the same day or the next day. All right, so we've had coffee. Now the next thing is to take care of any dishes that were maybe left out and just get all the counters cleared off. It just makes me feel so much better. My husband also has the job of emptying the dishwasher in the morning, and he will put some things that he doesn't know where they go and set them on the counter. So I like to take care of those and get any dirty dishes cleaned up that were in the sink, change out the rag for the morning, just have everything nice and fresh. I will say my camera did not love me today. I was playing around with the settings and I don't think I checked the focus before I started to actually record, but that's okay. As you can see, our kitchen is kind of a weird layout, and honestly, I love it. I have lived in some cookie cutter style of homes, and while we do have big plans for this space, I love the uniqueness, the door over there. When you're at the sink right here, you have a perfect view of the lake out there, and I just love looking at it every time I'm standing here doing dishes, which seems to be more often than not. I got a glass of water. I'm really trying to drink more water, so if I have a glass or 2 out, I'm more likely to just see it and start drinking it. As you can see, I have my workout clothes on. I find that if I put my workout clothes on first thing in the morning, I'm more likely to work out and actually be productive in the morning as well. The morning is my productive time. After lunchtime is when I'm all right, I need a little break and a nap. So I love getting everything done from morning until lunchtime. So in my quest to be healthier, I made protein balls, or we like to call them monster balls, the other day. So I'm just finishing up cleaning that. They have oats and a few small M&Ms in them, some honey, protein powder. I like to put a little bit of Rice Krispie in there. They're not the healthiest thing ever, but with the protein powder and mostly whole ingredients, it's something that I can eat as a treat, and one of my kids loves them too. I am being nice and filling up my youngest daughter's water bottle for her there. Usually I make my kids fill up their own water, but I did that for her today. And so the water I'm drinking of stays here in the kitchen area, and then that big glass of water I take upstairs with me for my workout. One of the first things I do in the morning, and sometimes I do this even before I come downstairs, but I really wanted my coffee today. So I am going to straighten up in here, and I'm definitely going to make the bed. I have always been one of those people that just love having their bed made in the morning. That way, anytime I come up here, it just looks nice and fresh and clean, and I just love it. So our master bedroom is the only thing upstairs. So you walk up the stairs, you can see the door there to the right, and it's our master bedroom. We have a full bathroom and a closet, and then we have a deck outside of our master bedroom too. Honestly, I love it. I just feel like there's less to clean up here. It's just one room. The two girls are on the main floor, and then the boys share a bedroom in the basement. And I know that might not work if you have younger kids, but I just love it. It kind of just feels like a little oasis. I'm away from everybody when I'm here, when I need to do a workout, or like right now I am recording this, I am hiding in my bedroom where it's nice and quiet and I feel like I'm just kind of separate from everybody. All right, this is the part of the video where it's gonna get a little bit vulnerable. I won't share my whole story right here. You can let me know in the comments below if you want me to, but I started with an eating disorder when I was about 18. It's the binge restrict eating disorder. I am pretty much still dealing with it, but if you watched my earlier videos, I have gained some weight, and that was a cause of a few things. One was some medication that I got put on. I'm on Zoloft. I'm not ashamed of it. I wish I would have started it a lot sooner, but I could tell when I started my first dose of that, I gained weight, and then I had to up my dose, and I could tell even more that I gained weight. And I'm also on a heart medication. Those things, plus the fact that I am in perimenopause, and I'm not even 40 yet, but I can tell that I am in it, and just not having good eating habits. Those have all been a factor in about the 40 pounds that I've gained over the past 2 years. And honestly, it stopped me from taking pictures of myself with my kids, even filming some of these YouTube videos. Like, I am embarrassed. So I can totally tell you more and really go through this in depth in a video if you want me to, but let's just say I am starting back working out and eating healthy. All right, we are done. About 34 minutes, 167 active calories, 231 total, and we're calling that good for now. So here's my little setup. I am definitely going to bring out my treadmill and put it over here, but look at how many total weights. 1,370. That is crazy. I kept like having to pause and stuff, so I didn't really do my time, but woohoo! Love it. I feel strong. I feel amazing. It is just amazing what a workout can do for you. So later I'm gonna do my walking, hopefully for about 20 minutes. My goal is to get in 10,000 steps a day. All right. So because of the stage of life that I'm in, I used to like go all out with like crazy high intensity cardio, but now I am really leaning into weights and steady cardio, which is walking like at a nice pace. So those are two things I love. I just ordered a weighted vest too. So if you are around 40-ish or maybe even a little more and you want motivation, I love Chalene Johnson. She was a Beachbody coach. She was the first one that I really found, and I loved her workouts. And now she's 55 and she looks amazing. I love her. She is like major goals, and I just listened to her podcast, and I'm a member of like her Phase It Up program and all that kind of stuff. The other program I love is Madeline Moves. I actually won a fitness workout challenge with her back in the summer of 2019. Like, I couldn't believe it. Out of, I don't know, hundreds and thousands of people, I won the challenge. I won some money. And I was like, dang, if I just would have kept up, I would have had like a 12-pack of abs by now. But here we are starting over, and that's okay. So I just did a really quick hair refresh. I didn't wash my hair today and put on some makeup just so I feel a little bit better. I'm gonna have one of my favoriteest breakfast. I love this. It is 5 ingredients there: egg whites, oats, cottage cheese, which I promise you can't taste, protein powder, a dash of cinnamon, and some frozen blueberries. This is a protein pancake and it has 44 grams of protein in it, so it keeps me pretty full for a few hours. I just put everything in a little NutriBullet container there, put it in my NutriBullet, and it's all ready to go. Like, it's quick and it's easy and it's nutritious. It has all healthy ingredients in it. My protein powder is from Clean Simple Eats. I found them a long time ago and they are the only protein powder I get. It is just like the best. It does not have that weird chalky, cakey taste to it or feel at all. But I'll make this a few times a week. It just helps me feel so full. My goal is to get as much protein as I can at every meal or snack. So far today, I haven't eaten at all, and I think it might be like 10:30 at this point. I usually drink my coffee, and that kind of keeps me full for about 2 hours or so. And I do like to work out on an empty stomach. I will say, like, there may be days where I do eat something beforehand, but for the most part, I work out on an empty stomach, kind of get ready, and then I go make my breakfast. So while the pancake is cooking, I'm gonna do a quick load of laundry, put in some clothes in here, because as a family of 6, I don't even know how many loads of clothes we do a week. I think at one point I counted and it was like 22 or something, between towels and then you have bedding and stuff. It's just crazy. So we need to get a load started. This hamper that you see, I just got these for each of our bedrooms. I love them. They have a mesh bag inside and it's just so nice. I can dump the clothes in there. I can put the bag right back in there and go set it back in my kids' bedrooms or our bedroom. Because honestly, before, if I don't get the clothes folded right away, we would not have a hamper in our room for a day or two, and it would be really annoying. So now I keep 2 baskets usually in the laundry room, and then everyone has a hamper. All right, our pancake is done. This thing is massive. Sometimes I can't even finish it all in one sitting, and I'll just kind of save the rest and nibble on it throughout the next few hours. This is some nut butter. I think it's All American Dream. They changed their name a year or 2 ago, but it's the only nut butter I get. I love it. It adds some healthy fats on top, also helps keep me full. And then I use some sugar-free syrup on there. I don't really know if it's super healthy or not. Sugar-free just makes it sound better. But with all the blueberries and the nut butter, you can even not put syrup on at all. So I'm gonna sit down with my glass of water and take a minute to eat. Yes, my kids interrupt me and stuff, but we're just gonna pretend that they don't. And I had a nice quiet breakfast. So because I'm usually eating my breakfast later, 10:30 or so, by this time I have some kids who are ready for a snack or their second breakfast, or my oldest who gets up later, she's ready for her first breakfast. There is nonstop food around this house. So that's my youngest kind of looking for something to eat, and I'm getting my oldest her breakfast. There is always stuff to do in the kitchen. I am thankful my kids are a little bit older and they can get some things themselves, but there's still a lot of things that they need me to get for them or cook for them. And it's still nice to be needed, right? It's time for my green drink. I've been drinking this, really, I've been drinking it on and off for a few months, but really the past week or 2, I have really been I have to drink this every single day. This is from a company called Beautiful You. I will link them in the description below. They're getting pretty popular, but the greens is earth and ocean greens. It's it has 100 vitamins or something in it. And I'm I'd rather drink this than eat, how many salads. So I do the greens and then I put trim fit in there, which is kind of supposed to help give you a little bit of energy, maybe curb your appetite a little bit too. And I just put it in this glass and I chug it. The greens on itself does taste a little greeny, but it's not bad compared to some others that I've drank. And then the trim fit added with it though is like super sweet and delicious. So now that I've taken care of my family, and I know that I might have a little bit of time before I get interrupted or have to break up an argument or something, I head up to my closet. This is my office, and this is where I do really my voiceovers. If I have any editing to do, I'll do that like in our bedroom on my bed or even down on the couch with some headphones on, but I do not have an office in this house, which is fine. I had one in the last house and honestly, I did not use it that much. So I am perfectly fine with this, at least for now. It doesn't bother me at all. It's nice and quiet in here, like there's no noise, and it's like I'm in my own little space. Maybe someday like I'll make this office like so amazing and super cool and beautiful in here, but for now, this is where I am. I bring my drink up with me and sip on that while I'm doing my voiceovers. I loved chatting with you today, and honestly, that's probably how a lot of my videos are going to be. Like we're sitting next to each other, having coffee, chatting. So until the next video, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you back here very soon.